What's going on, guys? No Guides here. Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video I've got a walkthrough for you how to not lose the ball when you're building up and how to get to your opponent's final third very easy. I'm going to explain to you how to do it. To show you, I'm playing this in Division 3, so this would be where some of you are probably residing right now, and I got a very cheap team. As you can see, it's a joke of a team. I'm just going to apply fitness cards, but as you can see, this is a very poor team for this stage of FIFA. But what I'm trying to show you with this, I don't even know, a 5k team maybe, if that, is that you don't need anything specific. We're going to have the attacking tactics. We're just going to put everything on balance to make this as applicable as possible. And we're going to put the striker and stay forward and the 3 cams on balanced. 2 CDMs are going to put them on stay back. So what I'm trying to say is I want to make this as realistic as possible. I don't want any tactics influencing how I'm playing. As I said, this would be like kind of like a watch and learn. I'll walk you through everything that I'm doing. I'm explaining to you what I'm doing. As you can see, I'm facing a very good team, probably very much our team. I think his goalkeeper costs more than my entire team multiplied by 10, or however much Ter Stegen is now. But this is a good example. As I said, don't worry about the team. The team's not important to my opponent. The key thing is you can do it with the most basic players. It all starts with the first thing, which is the camera angle. Now I got that, see that little blob on the screen moving about? That's my eyesight, so you can see where I'm looking at all times. So feel free to watch this video in 1080p. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to co-op. We're going to go 2010. Why? Because it's the most zoomed out one. We want to be able to see all the pitch. That's the first thing. We want it to be as high as possible. Telebroadcast is a good camera angle, but you see the pro players use it because they know the game off by heart. They can see every aspect of the pitch. If you're watching this video, truthfully speaking, you're probably struggling with trying to find attacking opportunities. You want to use crop, that way you can see everything. That's the key. You want to think of it as if you can look. I can see every single player on the pitch where they're positioned. So again, we're going to change to our balance all 5 tactics. As you can see, we're going to first defend kickoff, which is obviously the most important thing. Again, we're not going to rush out any of our players. Going to try to keep in shape as much as we can. Okay, we got the ball now. The first thing is when you're making a pass, is to face the player making a pass. Do not make a pass like that. That is a perfect example of a pass you shouldn't make. As you can see, I've given the ball away. And I think this is why a lot of players in goal 3, good skill moves from this guy. A lot of players in goal 3, they struggle. So when you want to make a pass, you face the player, you look at him, then you make a pass, you guarantee it. The second thing is, if there's a risky pass played and you're unsure, just go back. You know, don't panic. A lot of people, they feel the need to panic. Might probably score here. Yep, unlucky. And with the goalkeeper here, don't panic. This is the first thing. As you can see from the first example, I lost the ball. The second example, I gave the ball away from defense. This is how a normal player would play. Now look at it in contrast, okay? So as you can see, now I'm playing very managed. You can see exactly what buttons I'm pressing. So here I'm just going to lob the ball to my left back. Now again, I'm only playing very safely. I'm going to do a through ball into the space over here. And I'm going to do a driven through ball down the wing. Keeping it very simple, very systematic. And I'm going to go backwards here. I didn't mean to do that. The pause sign got... unfortunately got in my way, should I say. Let's have a look at what it was lining up as. He's using a 5-3-2. I'll be honest, it looks like my 5-3-2. I mean, I wonder if he watches my videos. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But 5-3-2. Interesting. Very interesting. As you can see, since I know how to defend against this, I'm probably gonna play. I'll play normally, should I say. I'm probably not gonna say how to defend. If it was me, though, I'd probably put my lamb and ram on stay forward. That way I can kind of create the most attacking system in the 5-3-2. But let's have a look. Does it look like... I think he's using my 5-3-2, it looks like. Just looking at the 2 CDMs. Yeah, you know what? He actually is using my formation. I mean, it could be pretty much embarrassment if I lose against this guy with my formation. But anyway, most important thing, we're going to play safe now. So again, if you got nowhere to go backwards. This is one thing that I find that a lot of goal players, they struggle with. You've driven past, so the pass is a bit faster. Now, if there isn't a place to go, just go backwards. Because you see, a lot of people, when they get the ball, they feel the urge to go forward. Like if you see the striker there, they feel like, I need to pass to the striker because he's in front. No. If there is nowhere to go, the best thing I to do is a 1-2 backwards. Why? Because a 1-2 backwards creates space. Now you can use the ball roll to create space as well. Possible St. Maximin. That was a pretty poor pass. But that's the most important thing. So the most important thing is only make a pass when it's feasible. And if there isn't a pass, just go backwards. So now you understand at least the basics. So now the second thing I want to do is use L1 triggers. L1 triggers basically means pushing a player to make a run. press L1 my centre back. My centre back is now drifting forward and he's not going to stop running until he's offside. This is a complete no-go. You don't want to do it with your centre backs. The only players you should be doing L1 triggers with is attacking players, or if you want to create space like here, I use the L1 trigger to push my right back forward. You see that there? If I want to use the L1 trick here to push my ram forward, I do it to create space. Now you see, by pushing the L1 button, pushing players away into space is helping me create attack opportunities, and it is also dragging defenders. See, look, now he has to go and man mark that defender. You see that? So pressing the L1 button actually creates space. Look, see L1 to my ram, and as you can see, look, space is being created. You see that? As you see, look at his left centre back. He's being drifted away. So that's the most important thing. Focus on the L1 trigger. So we're going to implement all those three things together now. Again, facing the player to make a pass. If I have nowhere to go, going backwards. And then only making a pass when it's feasible, then doing a skill move to get into the final third. Now, another thing I wanted to explain to you guys. This is what I think is the difference between a goal to elite player. One of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of goal players making is, if there is a chance to shoot, only shoot when it's a guaranteed chance of actually scoring. Don't just take a shot for the sake of it. Now, it is true to some extent. I'm going to do a fake shot. Stop, I'm presuming. I'll go backwards. I kind of read that. That's why you need foot birthday Mbappe. Foot birthday, that would have gone in a foot birthday Mbappe. So yeah, the most important thing is don't shoot just because you want to shoot. This is the biggest. Every shot that you take and every shot that you miss is a wasted attack. That's very, very important. It's something that you need to understand. There's a lot of people, they don't understand this. If you see an opportunity to go forward, then go forward, okay? But let's just say, for example, you're outside your opponent's box and there's nowhere to go. Don't just shoot the ball forward. I don't know why I keep seeing this, but I see players like here, I don't know where to go, I'm panicking, don't know what to do, and they end up being here. Again, they're panicking, like, oh, he's defending very well, and they just end up shooting from here. And what happens 9 times out of 10? Let's be realistic. That shot from way outside the box, it's never going to go in. Maybe if you have R9, and maybe if your angle is very good, it'll probably go in. Maybe. But even then, only maybe 2 out of 7 chances will probably go in. So the key thing is, if you have nowhere to go, don't just feel like, oh, I got nowhere to go. Let's just crack a shot. Because not, as you can see, my goalkeeper's got the ball and he can reset the attack. Whereas in contrast, if the situation again, okay, I got nowhere to go, I go backwards. Remember, he's going to be under pressure. Okay, here where can I go? Here, nowhere to go. Do all good defending from him. That's why I suppose you can say gold cards are not that good at certain aspects of the game. This is the only issue I have with gold cards at this stage of FIFA, is that they're so slow that I swear these Team of the Year cards, they run rampant over. So going to do 1, 2. So again, nowhere to go. Going to go back. I'm going to switch them out, and now I'm going to do an L1 trigger. So my lamb makes a run forward. Okay, driven through ball. Okay, I see Ben Yedder. Okay, I'm going to use a L1 trigger to trigger another player forward. Trigger my left back forward, as you can see on the radar. Bring him closer. Oh, he lost the ball. That's fine. Got the ball back with Sissoko. Good positioning. Driven through ball. Driven past, should I say, in the middle. Okay, well, nowhere to go. We're going to go back. Pass the ball to Ben Yedder. Oh, I don't really want to pass him there. And my alarm has just gone off at the wrong time. As you can see, that's an example of taking a shot and the ball literally going nowhere. Let me just turn my alarm off before I do get distracted again. Apologies for that. But as you can see, that's an example of taking a shot and hoofing it from nowhere. Now, that was not bad, to be honest, because there was a chance on goal. Now, you could have, if you wanted, you could have dribbled there. But again, we're going to do the exact same thing. Go down the wing, L1 trigger again. As you can see, look how easy it is. Look, I'm getting down the wing every single time. You can go inside the box, but I opt to go to my right back or right mid, and I try to work it back into the middle again. As you can see, I'm getting overrun by his. Look, this is obviously the pay to win element coming in. You could see, for example, he's completely. I legit can't do anything against this guy because he's overrunning me. Again, not going to panic. L1 trigger, pass the ball. Oh, that was meant to be a normal pass to Saint Maximin, but it didn't work out. But as you can see, this is a perfect example of, I said, just keeping it simple, not panicking, not rushing, not forcing the ball going forward. If there isn't a chance, don't feel like you need to just rush forward and surge forward. Don't panic. Again, as you can see, just because he had 2 shots on target, just because I had 0 shots on target, does it mean I'm meant to lose? No, as you can see. So as you can see, my opponent's probably making some changes. Realistically, I should be looking at his changes, but I have not done now. So now you understand at least the L1 triggers, the right, as you can see, facing the player and making a safe pass. These are the key elements of an attack. Then what you can do after is you can mix things up. So if you want to be really attacking, now don't forget I got a very weak team right now, and as you can see, passes can't make straight. I'm going to run into space, use L1 triggers, a combination to push Ben Yedder forward, get the ball there. I'm going to shield the ball Ben Yedder, wait for St. Maximin to overlap to create space. Okay, St. Maximin's gone, nowhere to pass. I'm going to go backwards now, pass to my Ram. Again, going to not panic, do a quick 1-2 backwards. Ikene makes that run. Ikene is going to create space for me to make a run in with Yedlin. Then I'm going to turn the ball back. Okay, I'm going to go back with Cyprian, back to St. Maximin, pass the ball to Ben Yedder. Well, that was meant to be a pass, or got overran again. Again, we're going to defend. Listen, this is R9 we're defending against, don't forget as well, right? Okay, as you can see, massive space middle, trying to cover that run. I see he's brought Vieira on. Did he have... I don't even know if he had Vieira. Again, going to run back. That's Ronaldo. I can see Ribery in striker. Presumably you put Ribery in striker's agility and balance. Again, we're going to man mark the strikers. We're not going to panic. Again, let him have the ball. The reason that man mark Ronaldo is because with that Ronaldo card, you give this guy outside the box, you can give this guy any player, gold 3, silver 1. If Ronaldo gets the ball here and he takes a shot, he's done. That's why, as you can see, I man Ronaldo L1 trigger to push that player a bit forward. Nowhere to go. Not going to force ball to Ben Yedder. Going to play it safe. Going to fake that way. Go that way. Deception, as you can see again. I thought I was going to go back, but I faced the other way. Again, ball all away. Create an extra gap. Going to pass the ball there. Playing quite, as you can see, he's playing drop back, as you can see by the radar. Look how far this guy's dropping back. It's a bit of a joke considering the team that I have. L1 trigger to create space. Do a through ball into the space. Ball away from him. So the first action is away from him, as you can see. Again, the first touch, again, I'm taking it away. You see that? The first touch is always away into the space. Away, as you can see. Get the ball to Ben Yedder. Oh my, what on earth was that? That was meant to be a pass to Ben Yedder's feet. I'm not going to press too much because that is my CDM. So I'm going to realize that's my CDM. I'm going to run back. I'm back to my Lamb. Going to use Ben Yedder to fill in the gap in the middle. Use my CDM now. Going to use my Cam now to defend, just to fill in that gap to Ribery to apply pressure. Again, I'm going to run back with my Cam, so I have to bring my CDMs out of position just to man mark that Ribery card. Now we're in trouble. Back four is exposed. Again, not going to panic. Yes, remember, he has to come towards me. If he wants to run away from goal, let him. Don't commit towards him. Again, simple 1-2. Again, driven through ball down the wing. That was a terrible... What was that, Yedlin? I know you got 68 passing, but L1 trigger. Again, creating space. I'm going to do an L1 trigger to Ben Yedder. So Ben Yedder makes that run forward. My CDM ran in front by mistake. As you can see, he's panicking. Fake shot into the space. Oop, that was a running fake. That was a scoop turn, should I say. Players that have 5-star skills end up doing scoop turns. But you can see, for example, I'm creating the lion's share of attacks here. I'm still getting into the final third very, very easily, as you can see. I'm getting into opportunities. Defending very well, I'll be honest. It's more my team, I should say, letting me down at this stage. I don't think anyone in their right mind would use team. Simple pass to Ben Yedder. Fake shot upwards into the space. You can never predict it. And listen, if that was anyone else, part 83 Ben Yedder, it probably would have gone in. Truthfully speaking, that shot was my fault. It should go in, I'll be honest. But what I should have done is I should have touched the ball with Ben Yedder, took a touch into a direction first, and then took the shot. I'll be honest, I was in fear that it was going to move the goalkeeper, so I rushed it. In my opinion, that didn't deserve to go in. If that was team of the season Neymar or even gold Neymar, probably would have gone in. But in that situation, I rushed it. I should have realistically took a touch with my feet, created the angle first, then took a shot. So in my opinion, that was a wasted opportunity from me. I see he's brought Karim Benzema on. Cyprian, okay, now L1 trigger. Again, 1-2 backwards. Just see a Kane in the space. You're going to do a through ball. Good interception from him. Pass back to Yedlin. Bit of delay there, as you could probably see. I tried to make that first time pass. Going to man mark R9. Again, I see Mbappe, so I'm going to switch to my centre back and man mark the run from Mbappe. You see that? This is also, it takes experience, but it's anticipating the danger. Again, 1-2. Okay, Kenne's making a run, but he's not the best person to pass someone else. Again, Sissoko. Now I see my Lamb completely free. Going to do a quick, again, 1-2. I'm going to do driven through. Nope, not the driven through ball. Going to go down the middle now. Okay, quick 2-1-2 with St. Maximin. L1 trigger, so Sissoko makes a distraction run going forward. Vieira just comes in from nowhere. Good tack. Oh, unlucky deflection. Went back to me. It seems like my opponent has changed his formation. Has gone to a back four, it looks like. Again, going to defend very rigid. Concentrating on the strikers, not worrying about anyone else, as you can see. If he wants to hold the ball with his cams, I mean, let him. I don't care. Again, 1-2. Okay, Ikene is free, so now I make the pass. Again, now we're going to see a player just off the screen, but I don't think I can make that pass again, so I didn't force it. You see, I don't want to waste the attack. I want to remain in a forward position. And then I want to see St. Maximin. Okay, now that's a goal. Should be a goal. Oh, good tackle, Apara. Good lightning speed to get off his back. Oh, I thought that was a... I'll be honest, I did think that was a corner. As you can see, look, I'm basically dominating this guy. Through ball. 1-2. Terrible attack positioning by Gold St. Maximin there. Ball away. 1-2. St. Maximin make that run. No foul? Okay. Keep it simple. Run and jockey. Okay, gonna again, not gonna panic, gonna run backwards, gonna change to my left back. Run inwards. Again, I'm gonna man mark. Again, I'm looking at Mbappe now. You see, I don't care about like Mbappe forcing him. I'll be honest, very good play from my opponent. He did a running fake shot. I'll be honest. No, there's no way I'm catching up. He got me. I'll be honest there. I got very, very unlucky. Good strike from my opponent. Couldn't do anything about that, in all honesty. It was a very good pass. I tried my absolute best, but you know, when someone with 99 sprint speed is running at a 76 rate defender, there's nothing you can do. So you can't blame. Don't blame yourself for those goals. Some things you can just try your best. Gonna be a bit more attacking now. L1 trigger, send that guy going forward. Still playing drop back. Oh, terrible touch from my player. I'm gonna activate. I think I should activate team press now, which would probably be the right thing to do. I can see Benzema is right-footed. Very, very unlucky, should I say. But that's just an example of how you can make the attacking runs forward. Hope you enjoy this video. As I said, look, the most important thing is, look, as I said, the reason why I'm showing you with this team, I'm not showing you an example where I'm using a good team, because I'll be honest, anyone can do it. But as you can see, very easily, it is easily able to get into attacking situations. Once you're there, it's a different situation. You don't have to then break through, park the bus. But that is how you get into the final third. You see, the key thing is just keeping it very, very simple. Sometimes you might miss your chances, but the most important thing is recycling. If there isn't a chance available, just recycle the ball. And you can even see, for example, in the highlights over here, even for example, the goal that I did miss, you can even see Ben Yedder's, oh, this is a chance of Ben Yedder. This one I said it was a half chance. It wasn't that bad, I'll be honest. Again, had this been a better play, probably would have had a better shot. But I didn't expect it to go in. This one, this is a chance where I said be patient. You see, I waited. As you can see here, I didn't force the ball forward with St. Maximin. I went backwards. Then once I get the ball with Ben Yedder here, I did a fake shot to kind of outsmart him. Then once I took, again, the mistake was I didn't, you know, I'll be honest, as you can see over here, I was off balance and the ball was going away. Had the ball be going more inwards, it would have been a more viable situation. But as you can see, because I'm going away from goal, it basically, and I practically missed. But as you can see, at the end of the day, I had a lion's share. And the goal at the end, I said, look, I did the right thing. Just very unlucky that was Gold Kieran Tierney, should I say, against Mbappe. And it was a very, very good chance in the end. And probably staying would have saved it. But that is just a perfect example. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this game. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll catch you next time. Peace out, boys.